Ready to get underway? Yes. Then present your travel pass to that guard and let us be off. You won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. The bridge to Jacques Tirole is a wonder in its own right. Go on, show your travel pass to the guard. This gate is barred to all save those with express permission from one of the Dawn servants. Well, guess what? Signed by Vau Wuklamat herself. My apologies, miss. If you would wait here just a moment.
Shall we then?
Oh my god, it's just me and Erinville. This is actually so exciting. Some one-on-one time with Erinville. I really needed this.
On the far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shaaloani, where the sun guides in the Hhusatahwi. A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered. Embracing this opportunity, Vau Kona supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel. Each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
Shaaloani! Welcome to Arizona.
My home, Shaaloani, lies past Shaaloani. It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier.
Are you also excited to spend...
As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
Oh, hell yeah, hell yeah. Are you also excited to spend time with me, Erinville? Aw. Short on Ronique. Afraid so. If one will suffice, I have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need two, then you'll have to wait. The Ronique have been acting strange of late, more easily spooked and otherwise disagreeable, picking out the few fit for renting proven bothersome work. They're usually so docile, and the ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either, but much has changed since last I was here. Not the best start to our journey. Can't we just share one, Erinville? Still, the train station isn't far. Seeing as we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. About that, sir. As well-traveled as you look, it's not only the Ronique that have been giving us trouble. Other wildlife have shown signs of aggression, too. A merchant should be returning soon with one of our beasts. Stick around till they do, and I'll see you both on a Ronique for a safer trip. Your offer is most appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about the wildlife. I have a gun. But the Ronique, Aaronville, the Ronique! If this is your first time in Shaaloani, I can understand your enthusiasm. It'd be a shame not to ride one at least once while you're here. Yeah, exactly. A fair point. If we're to give you the authentic Shaaloani experience, I suppose it's worth the wait. Aww! Right, change of plans. There's a small town nearby. We can pass the time while we're waiting. Oh my gosh. Take it you're heading to Hhusatahwi then. I'll have a man bring the Ronique over there. Just mind yourself around the drunkards and troublemakers, eh? Literally, what could possibly happen with my date with Aaronville? What could possibly happen with my date with Aaronville? Oh my god. Last time I was here, it was little more than a camp with a shop or three.
Well, well. It's become a proper town.
Hey! Now hold on a minute.
Some sort of trouble.
I'm talking to you, you old bastard.
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the Deputy Chief of the Dust Watch. And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny? They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Still can't get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat?
Wow!
Treat me like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Oh, stubborn little runt. Listen here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaaloani, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch. Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time. Lest you hurt my feelings.
Fine! If that's how it's gonna be.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Is that?
No! Oh, it happened! I said this would happen! I said he was gonna show up when my guard was down! No! Shit. My one-on-one time with Aaronville, no!
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
What?
Hey! What are you doing, Zekawa? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute! You sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
You want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekawa is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends. But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
Fuck me. God damn it. God damn it. Hi, Estinian.
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd.
Yeah, I can say the same to you, bud.
Talk is rife, there's a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Yeah, it was great. It was so much fun.
Aye, the contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Shaaloani, I offered to show our friends some of Shaaloani.
Estinian, you were not invited. This is my date with Erinville. Go away!
What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
How did you even get here? Yeah, going wherever the wind blows, eh? Yeah, how very like you.
Gulul Jaja compensated me rather generously for our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future.
Wow. He didn't give me any money. You lucky son of a bitch.
But for now, I shall be moving on.
Leave. Yes, leave.
Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it. They're surprisingly delicious.
Oh my god, he's actually leaving. Oh my god, he's going away. It's actually happening.
But we don't serve Sabotender here.
Estinian jump scare. I knew it was coming and I still wasn't prepared. Hey, wasn't Y'shtola supposed to be here, like, doing anything? Where the hell is Y'shtola? Is she, like, doing shit off screen or something? Or did the trailer lie? No sooner do we set out than we run into excitement. At least no one was hurt. This Dust Watch has their work cut out for them. For as long as I can remember, all disputes, big or small, were settled by dueling. The peoples of Shaaloani rarely saw eye to eye. And for better or worse, it was the simplest way to settle the differences. Since most would sooner not risk their lives, though, it encouraged parties to pursue peaceful resolutions in a roundabout fashion. The Dust Watch was likely established by supporters of Quana, preferring peace be enforced through the formal rule of law. A reasonable stance, all things considered. If things ever got out of hand, the Landsguard would be forced to step in. What freedom they have now would be lost under Zorul Jaw's authority. All of which is to say, unless a lengthy stay in a jailhouse appeals to you, be mindful of how you handle your arms in town. Okay. I should like to think the stableman has arrived with the Ronique by now. I'll go ahead to check. If you still want to have a look around, then be my guest. Come find us when you've had your fill. Okay, bye, Erinville. I love you. Oh, hell yeah. Triple triad with a cat boy. Living the dream. Why do you have a Lolorito card? What the hell? Why do you have a Lolorito card? What's your problem? There we go. Oh my god, that took like 10 minutes. Now that I think on it, this is the first time I've traveled with only a single companion. It makes for fewer complications. It's more special this way. The friend, I take it? Sorry to keep you both waiting. Unruly wildlife's not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. Also been a rise in robberies targeting merchants. As a result, we've got a lengthy list of folks wanting to use our Ronique. Which is why I have to ask you to stop at Shaaloani Springs. That's fine, of course. But why haven't the Dust Watch dealt with this banditry? Namikka and his fellas are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them all up's easier said than done. If you have anything of value, you'll want to take care. Thank you for the warning. We'll be sure to stay vigilant. Right then, if you're ready to set off, I'll see you on your way. This is your first time riding, yes? Even so, I can't imagine it will prove difficult for you. Ready? Then saddle up. Your friend seems to know the way, so I won't bother giving you directions. Let's go, Aaronville! Let's hold hands while we ride the Ronique. This is your first time, so let's take it slow. Take care not to let it toss you. I continue to be struck by how much Shaaloani has changed. That town we just visited wasn't even here several years ago. With few reliable opportunities to replenish water supplies, travelers turn to nopalitenders. Not just for the water in their stems, mind. Their fruits are also said to be both nutritious and delicious. Is that what Estinian meant? See that hole there? Some might hope to find water there, but it is brimming with ceruleum. The eruption of flames from within make for a spectacle, inspiring cautionary tales of people who wandered too close. The Wallaki, meanwhile, show great reverence to ceruleum and its blue flames. That's blue mage stuff. But that is a discussion for another time. We're here. Are we gonna see any blue mages while we're here? This is where the blue mages come from. A good thing for these Ronique. No sooner did we dismount than the next passengers are already on their way. They really are short on Ronique. That just means we get to spend more time together. Now then. This is Shaaloani Springs, perhaps the busiest town here in Shaaloani. People travel here from all over hoping to find their fortune. The change come to Hhusatahwi was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. The station is on the eastern side of town, but there should still be time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of my mentor. Yeah, go ahead. Iyate is her name, and if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'd never let me hear the end of it. She set out from our village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she traveled about Tyrol. I can but assume she too came here seeking greater opportunities. In any case, let us see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. Okay. Blue-haired lady. Oh, hello! Oh, hello! Hi, you're cute. Huh? Yes, I'm Iyate. And who might you be? She is my friend. Could it be? Goodness, it is! Elena! Aaronville, yes. A man grown. You were such a darling little thing as a child. Aw! You know, it's only been 3 years since last we spoke. Really? Only 3? I suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while, living as long as we do. Well, this is Ayate. She's known my mentor since they were children. Nice to meet you. Never thought I'd see the day when you travel with company. You really have grown, Eleneshpia? Eleneshpia. It's so over for you, buddy. It's so over for you. Is that what they call you here? It's so over for you, Aaronville, but I will respect your new name. I will respect your new name. Alright. I was born Eleneshpia. I adopted a new name when I became a gleaner. One that adheres to Eastern Viera conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate it if you would continue using my chosen name. Absolutely. I wouldn't even joke about it, dude. I respect this. A homecoming? You know, I've been thinking of paying the old stamping ground a visit myself. It would be good to see Kasuya again. She's the finest archer I know. Eleneshpia's mother and mentor. Every time I drop by, she'd treat us to a veritable feast prepared with fresh game she'd hunt herself. You're impressive with the bow too, Ayate, even among the Shitona. Oh, I couldn't compare to Kasuya. I can't wait to find out how that's actually pronounced. Oh, I can't compare to Kasuya, but her skill at arms pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what earned her a place among Galu Jaja's traveling companions, after all. She was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Tiral lit a fire in her. Even after Eleneshpia was born, she often left him in my care so that she could embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. Oh, how you would cry and beg her to take you along. It must have been hard on you. Family. Ayate, please. Welcome to the family expansion. What? We're full friends here, aren't we? No matter how many times he asked, the answer was always the same. You can come when you prove you're a true explorer. Thus did she task me with fighting the Golden City. Despite my best efforts, all paths led nowhere. I assumed it was but a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. But it was real, and we found it. Oh my gosh. You wanted to find it so that you could... so that your mom wouldn't leave you anymore. You found it?! Areville! As part of the rite of succession, I assumed everyone had heard. That's amazing! Oh, she'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. Oh my god. He didn't want his mom to keep leaving him behind. Stop! Well, we should be on our way. Thank you so much for stopping by. Give my best to Kashia. Help! I need help! What's that about? We'll investigate. Please wait here. Uh-oh. No doubt these are the infamous local bandits. Wait, that's Lamotsi's retainer. Please, you have to help. I've been robbed. It's Namikka, Wuklamat's nursemaid. Aaronville, Mana. Come any closer and we'll slit her throat from ear to ear. Oh, it's another furry cat boy. That furry cat boy at the Ascension ceremony was a bandit. No! If you so much as nick her skin, you won't live to regret it. Oh, yeah? Hold on. Did he say this is Wook Lamat's nursemaid? Maybe this ain't such a good idea. Take the goods to the boss. We'll deal with this. Please, you have to get it back. I'm going after Namikka. This lot I leave to you. Okay. Cocky bastard. I'll take him by the ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. Anyway, here, I have a gun. We can deal with them later. First, we need to put this one in the dirt. I'll kill a catboy if I must. I'm not afraid. You thought I wouldn't kill a catboy, but I would. Don't test me. You're dead if your boss finds out? Was your boss the catboy that caught my attention at the Ascension ceremony? Because boy, did I notice him. Boy, did I notice him. He was very noticeable. He caught my eye right away. Does he have a name? Or is he just a nameless bandit? Oh my god, who is he? Like, oh my god. Oh my god, who's your boss? No need to worry. She's fine. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea of where they're headed. You said they stole something from you. A bracelet. It was a parting gift from Wook Lamat. I see. Close as you two were, I can only imagine how much it meant to you. But what brings you all this way? With the right of succession ended, and Wook Lamat crowned the next Dawn servant, she is ready to stand on her own. I told her as much, and on my plans to return home to Shaaloani, she gave me the bracelet that I might always remember our time together. It filled me with such joy. I wanted everyone to know, everyone to see this wonderful gift given to me by the vow of resolve. And now it's gone. I would have let them take every coin to my name, if only they had left me that bracelet. Do I need to kill another catboy? I'll do it. I would ask you what you intend to do, but I know that look. That's the murder a catboy look. I'll knock him senseless. It's what Lamati would have wanted. I'll do it for Lamati. Yeah, Lamati. Please, you mustn't put yourself in harm's way for my sake. Lady, I can literally do anything I want. Do you have any idea where I got this gun? I can assure you, no harm will come to us. Mana will make certain of that. Oh, he believes in me. He has faith in me. Oh my god. Let's hold hands, Erenville. I understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint, lest you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well, to be sure all proceeds as it should. Yes, please, come with me. I don't know what to say. I can see why Wook Lamat put so much faith in you both. Before anything else, let's see her back to Sheshenewezi Springs. She'll be safer in town, and with Ayate there to keep an eye on her, we would have nothing to worry about. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for you to get involved in this. A number of Ayate's mining fellows are here as well. Namikka is in good hands. Erenville told me about what happened, and you needn't worry about Namikka. If those bandits should find us, I'll kick up a fuss and see them driven off. That bracelet meant everything to her, and those bastards wouldn't care even if they knew. Makes me sick. But at least she's safe, and I know you'll set things right. You bet I will. If the Dust Watch can't be bothered to do their jobs, they can piss off. Hell yeah! ACAB! Alright, let's go and recover that bracelet. While I have nothing but contempt for these bandits, as this involves a gift from Wuk-Lamat, we must be mindful how our actions might reflect upon her. I doubt Namikka would find joy in the return of said gift if lives are taken in the process. So don't kill a catboy today, okay, Mana? Oh, okay. Fine. If it comes to violence, I ask you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave to the Dustwatch. Well now, that makes me think you're strong. Really strong, are you? Yeah, do you know where I got this gun? No, yeah, I may have saved a star on one occasion. Yeah, I might have done that. Maybe. Have you ever heard of Endwalker? You saved the star! That's a bold claim to make, but if true, that certainly speaks to your strength. Did you guys even get the final days here? If your curiosity has been sated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let's see. Well, of late, there's been talk about some unsavory types coming and going from Hhusatahwi to the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. Now that ceruleum extraction is big business. No one wants to waste their time picking at the dried up veins there. Sounds like the perfect lair for bandits. Not to mention that the one with the bracelet fled in that direction. So you'll be investigating the place. I can let the Dustwatch know if you like. Do we trust the police? Let me think about it. No. Not yet. It would be best if we went alone. There's something I'd like to ascertain, if you've no objections. Right then, let's be off. You find those bandits and beat them bloody, you hear? If you sense trouble, promise me you'll put yourself first. It seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. They've made no attempt to conceal their presence. How can the Dustwatch not have noticed by now? Because the Dustwatch are part of the bandits. A question for another time. First, we must find the bracelet. I don't see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. Ramshackle as they are, it would prove a simple thing to eavesdrop on anyone inside. If you would go and have a look around, I'll keep watch for trouble. Okay. When do I get to shoot a catboy? I need the thrill. I need to feel the thrill again. The bandits will not notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop on any inside. As you lean in to listen, you begin to pick out voices in the muffled chatter. Don't know where we'd be without him. Probably shoveling sand, praying we'd strike it rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work the mines with easier money to be had. Not when we've got a boss who can keep the Dustwatch off our backs. Ha! Hey, watch what you say! The wind's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so, but who'd ever believe one of them Satan souls was running our crew? Ha! Ha ha! ACAB. That drunk who brought your story about the gold-shitting alpaca, am I right? Ha 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 ha. It's probably what's-his-face from the beginning. The guy that was, like... He had, like, the flower earrings and, like, the goatee, and that guy is probably in charge of the bandits. Any of you catboys? You're not a catboy, but I suppose you'll do. Any of you catboys? Where are the catboys at? I want to kill a few catboys before I go. The bandits will not notice you here. As you listen, a familiar voice rings out through the wall. Let me out of here, you bastard! Shut your mouth, you sniveling little brat. Make me! I'll get you all back for framing my friends! The vulture, most of all! You tell him he can eat shit! Heh, how about we give you the chance to tell him yourself? We'll see how tough you are then. Oh my god, the yelling punk kid was the good guy. Or the not villain. I don't know if I'd say good guy. Oh, hi, Aaronville. Kind of a weird date we're having right now. The bandits who took the bracelet may be in this building. Have a listen and see what you can find. Where the hell are the Catboy bandits at? What's a girl gotta do to shoot a Catboy? As you lean in to listen, you hear someone entering the room on the other side. I brought back a prize you're gonna love, boss. Have a look at this bracelet. Beautiful, ain't it? But it was made by a famous artisan. You idiot! How are we supposed to move something like this without attracting attention? Boss, please, please, I'm sorry. Reckon we could find a sailor who won't ask questions. Sell it for a song. Here, your reward, and don't bring me this kind of grief again. I won't, boss. Thank you. Finished, are you? Let's retreat for now. Okay. I'll keep an eye out for any Catboys on the way out. So, were you able to learn anything? There's like no Catboys in there, and also ACAB, and they have the bracelet. Their leader is a man of the Dust Watch. Yeah, no shit. That would explain why these bandits have been able to do as they please. And you say they gave the bracelet to him. It seems we have our work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else of note? No. Zekawa. That's the boy who confronted one of the officers in town, isn't it? And you say they threatened to take him to speak with the Vulture. Their leader's alias, no doubt. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. Well then, not only do we have a better idea of who's behind the recent rash of robberies in Hhusatahwi, but we also know he has the bracelet. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult, though, if he's that quick to point a gun at his own underlings. I'm also very quick to point a gun, especially if it's at a Catboy. No, hey, I'll storm the hideout. I can take them. Like, seriously, I can. I know I can. It would be so easy. The direct approach may have served you well in the past, but it won't suffice here. Wihoot is the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. He could claim we're the criminals in all this, and no few people would believe him. I might have a plan. There's a small settlement to the southeast of here. My goodness. Luwateninyawasa. Meet me there and I'll explain everything. Okay. It's 4 a.m. right now, but I'm trying to stay strong. I really want to beat the MSQ before the weekly reset, which would be when early access ends. And I don't know why I want to do that, because I forgot we don't have weekly tome caps yet, but I do want to get like started on gearing up for Savage. So like, I need to be like level 100 yesterday. Nope, 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 nope. Turning 360 degrees and walking away. If we're to retrieve the bracelet without conflict, it won't be done barging in through the front door. We'll have to lure him out. To do that, we'll avail ourselves of Yihihiseya, dragon-like creatures that live to the south of here. It's their breeding season, you see, and the males will flock to the scent of a female in heat. With a few ingredients and a sample of their feces, I can create an attractant that resembles this scent when burned. We can then lure the Yhisia into the bandits' hideout, fleshing out the vulture and his gang. Then, while they contend with our flying friends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask that you collect the excrement. While you see to that, I will go and procure the remaining ingredients. Okay. And before you say anything, I do not ask this because of any aversion to feces. It would simply be easier for me to find the specific species of wild plants you require. Here, take these 3 pouches. See them filled and I will handle the rest. Okay. Oh, that Pteranodon, it taunts me. Is that a hunt? Nope, it's a regular monster. It taunts me so. I've been telling myself I'm just gonna get Pteranodon for like 2 years now. Maybe 3 years at this point. And I still haven't got it. That Pteranodon taunts me so. Oh, this is the person we're getting the poop from. Okay. This is the person we're getting the feces from. These are the men. You survey the area but see no signs of Yhisia droppings. You find a pile of Yhisia droppings and gingerly scoop them into your pouch. Now, Aaronville, this is not what I had in mind for our alone time. I guess they are kind of dragon-like, but I never would have really considered them dragons. Finished already, are we? Excellent. This will do nicely. All that's left is to mix the feces with tumbleclaw fibers, dried nopalid tender root, and a generous helping of animal fat. Come, let's go back to Tanatenyawi. I am so sorry about how poorly I'm pronouncing all of these names. It doesn't help that it's 4 in the morning. This is so sad. Apparently login queues have been pretty bad on Gilgamesh, but I have been fortunate enough to have not run into that so far. I've actually had like no login queues except for the very first time at launch. And even at launch, it was only like 10 minutes. When I logged in this morning, it was like a 20-person queue. I guess I'm just logging in at the right time. I'm seeing people say they can't even get in line for Gilgamesh's login queue, so that's interesting. And also, it makes me not want to log out ever. No, just kidding. I'll log out when I go to bed. Everything is ready. Time to set our plan into motion. Creamy hot chocolate, wild banana blend, tender shortcake, fruit and aloe jelly. Oh my god. Which one of these things am I getting as a present from Aaronville? Give me that tender shortcake. Thank you so much, Aaronville. A fair number appear to be gathered inside. Now's our chance. I will keep watch from here. The attractant I leave to you. Toss it into the bonfire near the middle of town. The Yhisia will come soon after. The Pteranodons will come soon after. The pterodactyls will come soon after. That looks like a catboy over there, off in the distance. Keep my eye on him. I'm gonna shoot him with a gun. What's that smell? Ugh, that reeks! Bring on the clown music. What did you put in the fire? Wasn't me, I swear! Ugh, did something die? Someone want to explain that ungodly stench to me? Wow, look who it is. Surprise! Boss? Over there! Huh? What in the world? Uh-oh, Stinky! Ah! My 4 a.m. scream. Ah! Run for your lives! Ah! Huh. So the smoke's what drew them here. I swear when I find out who did this. Well, look no further, Mr. Man. I'm over here with my gun and I'm gonna shoot you with it. I'd say our friends have stirred up enough trouble. Time to retrieve the bracelet. Anvil, you're so smart with animals. I love you. Hey, what's going on out there? I'm still in here in case you've forgotten. Sit tight, we'll be back for you. What? You gotta get me out of here now! They're gonna kill me! I'm begging you, please. Shh, they'll hear you. Shit, who was that? Hey, are you gonna help me or what? The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. Thanks, I owe you one. For a moment there, I thought you might actually leave me behind. All that effort and not to show for it. Sorry about that. But damn, I didn't think anyone would have the balls to take on the vulture. No need to apologize. We were planning to save you, eventually. Really? And I don't even know who you are. You secret admirers of mine or something? Shut up. No. I'm just having fun with you, but I do appreciate the help. This man they call the Vulture. I've seen his face before. Was he not the officer you confronted in town? The one and the same. When he's not masquerading as a gang leader, he serves as deputy chief of the Dust Watch. ACAB, brother, ACAB. That would explain why the bandits are so confident they can avoid capture. You're trying to get back something the Vulture stole, right? Let me help. It's the least I can do after you bailed me out back there. I have an idea where he's hid his cachet. Reckon he's headed there now, too. We can go together. I've got a score to settle with him myself. I don't doubt you do, but we need to know what it is first. Will you tell us? Right, so those bandits at Tana Ten Yawi, they're called the Daybreakers, and it was me and my friends that founded the group. But it wasn't a gang of cutthroats, not back then. We just wanted to protect people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by the mining concerns, folks who needed help to even the odds. That was 3 years ago, and whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we knew. With a duel! I see. By the old laws, anyone who loses in a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even those in positions of authority. And we made damn sure they did every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. Then about a year ago, the Vulture and his thugs showed up. They got the better of us and took over the Daybreaks. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how they could make a fortune easily, that was when he really won them over. Now the Daybreakers is nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on the people it was created to protect. I talked it over with my friends, Quicana and Lewin, and we all agreed the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel. And he accepted. I still remember how he gloated that he'd win. But when the day came, he showed up with the Dust Watch and had my friends arrested on charges of robbery. As if that wasn't enough, he set their bail at a price no one could ever hope to pay. With them locked away, there was no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not the Dust Watch. And that's why you were ready to challenge him in the middle of town. I was, until that guy with the spear stopped me. The bastard! No sooner had I stepped out of town than the Vulture's minions caught me by surprise. They took me prisoner then. Well, you know the rest. You said the Dust Watch would be of no help. Are they all working for the Vulture then? No, not all of them. The sheriff, Namikka, he's as honest as they come. A staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. Oh, is he that dumbass cat man? If it were my word against the deputy chiefs, who do you think he'd believe? He's still ACAB by, enabling the shitty police. Well, if he knows where the Vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps he can help us recover Namikka's bracelet. What do you think? I think I will shoot him with a gun. For what it's worth, I have a plan, but I can't do it alone. A plan? All I ask is that you hear me out, but not here. I'll be waiting for you at Shaaloani Springs. I guess we can decide what to do after he gives us the pitch. I'm grateful he could take us to the deputy chief, but it will all be for naught if we're seen. Good, you're here. This is where he hides his loot. I expect he'll show up soon. Shouldn't be long now before Whooty shows up. Oh boy. Oh boy, shouldn't be long now. It shouldn't be long now before the man shows up. Maybe in about won't be long now before the man shows up. Maybe in about like 5 hours or so while I get some rest, because boy, I'm losing it a little bit. I'm sleepy brained a little bit. So I will see you I'll see you in a few hours, my friends. Good luck with the man. Good morning, fellas. Did your guy show up yet? Hey everybody, I'm back in the video game. I got some rest, and also I was in queue for an hour. Yay! Still not as bad as the Endwalker queues, but it is the longest queue I've had so far. So, I mean, I under the impression I'm one of the lucky ones when it comes to login queues. I've been hearing people have been having much worse than me, but I guess I've just been logging in early enough. Right, Zakawa? Shouldn't be long before Whooty shows up. I don't know, we've been waiting all night and he hasn't shown up yet. Well, well, look who it is. Storing stolen goods here seems risky, but I suppose it's an option for someone with his authority. Yeah, he moves the spoils in cerulean barrels, where no one would think to look. They're mixed with regular shipments of fuel to Tuliolal, where they're sold off. You said he stole a bracelet of yours, right? If he knows you're on his tail, chances are he'll be eager to get what he can for it. But I doubt he'd just trust a lackey with that business, given the provenance of the piece. No, I'll wager he's not letting that bracelet out of his sight till he's got coin in hand. I wasn't sure what to make of you after Hhusatahwi, but I'm glad to see you're more than an impulsive child. Ah, well, not my finest hour, I'll admit. But there's a lesson in that. The vulture's a slippery bastard. If we're going to catch him, we need to back him in a corner with hard evidence. That's my plan. First, we need to lure him away from here. Over to Hhusatahwi would be ideal. For that, I need one of you to help me. This will buy time for the other to search the barrels for any stolen goods. And using that, we'll expose him as a criminal. There's no way to tell if Wahoody's carrying the bracelet, but regardless, there'll be time enough to find it once he's behind bars. But won't he simply feign innocence? Oh, he'll try, and that's when I'll challenge him to a duel. Neat! Welcome back to the 1800s. A duel. That approach didn't work out so well for your friends, as I recall. True, but unlike before, I'll challenge him in front of the whole town. That way he won't be able to wriggle out of it like before. Every man, woman, and child of the wilds understands the importance of duels in the old laws. The deputy chief would never disgrace himself by refusing. I'm getting this close to singing Hamilton, don't test me. You don't want to see me like this. But wouldn't you be breaking the law by using a firearm in town? It's not as if we'd be using live rounds, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. What's important is that I get him to duel with as many witnesses as possible. When he loses, and he will lose, that'll be the end of the vulture. The plan is not without flaws, but what do you think? Number one. As long as we get the bracelet back. That bracelet's really important to you, huh? Don't worry, I'll see to it you get it back. Okay, cool. If you're satisfied, I will never be satisfied. Stop! Then so am I. Stop it! I don't want to sing Hamilton. I don't want to sing Hamilton. I knew I could count on you. Stop it! I've been cured, but I'm going back. You have to save me. I was seen in Dawntrail, so it's probably best I stay and search the barrels. Then you're with me. Tell the vulture I tried to rob you, but you managed to overpower me. Even if he suspects a trap, he won't be able to resist taking the bait. You want to buy your friend as much time as possible and make your way to Hhusatahwi. Once you've got the vulture there, I'll take care of the rest. Number 2. Alright then, let's get to it. I've just, unfortunately, embarrassed myself in front of all of my viewers and have revealed that I used to be a Hamilton girly, and now the whole world knows. Now my secret's out. This is so embarrassing. Hey, bitch. The yeah, he, say ya were likely that Shatona's doing. What's his angle? Huh. And then there's the brat. It's fast time I dealt with him. He's oblivious. Let's press the poke button. Huh? What's this? Ah, an unfamiliar face in these parts. Him. Have you need of the dust watch, miss? I got a something duel. Yeah. What? Zikawa tried to rob you, but you apprehended him. I see. So desperate was he to see his friends free from prison, he turned to a life of crime. How awful. Yeah. You have my sincerest thanks, miss. Might I trouble you to take me to him? Yeah. This ding dong is accompanying me? Well, I suppose, if you want to. I don't particularly want you to be following me, but if you want to follow me, I guess you can. Something the matter? If not, then please lead on. Oh, cool. I even get extra dialogue if I come over here. Not that this is an appropriate time for me to play your tour guide, but if you insist. Shishidnewezi Springs is home to a thriving cerulean mining industry. The prospect of easy coin has attracted some undesirables, though. Jeez. Lore. When I got stuck in a really bad login queue in Endwalker, it broke my brain, and I ended up playing through the rest of the MSQ without sleeping. Now that I have gotten stuck in a login queue in Dawntrail, I'm trying to stop my brain from breaking so that I don't stay up forever until the MSQ is finished. Although I do want to finish the MSQ sooner rather than later, but still, like, don't... If you look at the clock in the top right. Look at that. It's 1:27 p.m. right now. If you see that say shit like 5 in the morning, yell at me. Yell at me in my comments. If you ever see a video after this point, emphasis on after this point, because I know I played at like 4 a.m. last night. But if you see this saying like 5 a.m., you need to leave comments in my videos say, go to bed, Man of Scarlet. Is this the place? I don't see him. Whoops, silly me, this isn't the right place. I see. Very well, lead on. Yeehaw! Any more lore on the map? Oh my god, there's lore over here! Hold on, Mr. Badman, I need you to tell me the lore. There's gold in these fields. Blue gold. Ahem, best be wary of the beasts in these parts. They may prefer to snack on ceruleum, but for you, I reckon they'd make an exception. Teehee? This guy is wearing the top that I almost wore for the MSQ, so, this was almost really embarrassing. Is this the place, then? Sorry, I'm still learning my way around. This some sort of joke of all the... Let's keep moving. He's mad at me. He's mad. He's mad. He's yelling at me. Yay! Level up! This better be the place. Oh, now I remember. I left him tied up around a big rock. Must have been a different rock. My patience is wearing awfully thin, miss. If he isn't at the next place we stop, I may be forced to do something you and I will both dearly regret. Ayo? Ayo? What did he mean by this? Chat, what did he mean by this? Unless you'd rather I feed you one, raw needles and all, cut the chit-chat. What is his problem? I just wanted to ask him about that terrifying creature over there. What's this dude's problem? This is the worst guy who has ever followed me. Alright, where is he? I don't see him anywhere. Where is Zakawa? Tell me where he is or I'll bury you in the same grave. I'm just a little girl. I don't know anything. Goodness me, where could he have gone? I'm just a sweet little girl. Don't be mean me. That's it. I've had it with these games and I've had it with you. Hey, Woohooty, you looking for me? If you want to place me under arrest, you'll have to work a little harder. You'll be begging for a cell by the time I'm done with you. Oh my gosh, what's happening? This is so scary.
Wahoote! Finally caught up to me, I see.
Well, well, if it isn't our young outlaw. You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Oh shit.
Hey! That's my jewelry!
In my bag! So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
This barrel was at Hhusatahwi Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyollop. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vow Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namikka.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
Oh, you've seen it then?
No, no, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
Yeah, oh, come off it. I saw you with the bracelet, asshole. This is what you get for being mean to me.
What's the meaning of this, Wuhute?
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only 'cause I found it. I swear. They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way. The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
You don't mean...
Number 1.
Wuhute, I challenge you to a duel. The winner is right, the loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
Yeah, have at it. Let your pistols do the talking! Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
You refuse then? A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this. Come on, Zekawa! Give him what for!
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
It's just rubber bullets. Shut up.
Be quiet. Just watch.
It's just rubber bullets is all. 8, 6, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk 10 paces, fire! The doctor turned around so he could have deniability. Whoa! Oh, he literally had the bracelet on him, dumbass.
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, Vulture.
Oh, he's loving this. He thinks this is so cool.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
It's so over for you, dumbass. Yay!
I apologize for dueling in the middle of town. If you want to lock me up, then lock me up.
What a polite young man.
But please, let my friends go. They've done nothing wrong.
You drew your gun within town limits. But Hhusatahwi drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go.
Yippee!
As are your friends.
Yay! Thank you, Catboy!
You're not such a bad guy after all.
Yeah, we love Catboys. I would never kill him.
Just a man of the wilds, like you.
Yay!
But to think that Hhusatahwi had taken control of the Daybreakers, it pains me that it happened right under my nose.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in Hhusatahwi.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody. But those who haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow. What about you, Zekoa? What do you intend to do now?
Why, what I've always done. Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
Cool subplot. Sorry.
Here, this was Vawuklamat's gift for someone, wasn't it?
Yes, a person very dear to her.
I suppose this is where we go our separate ways. My thanks again for your help apprehending the vulture.
Sorry, I'm a little checked out of this little subplot. It's nice that we're getting some one-on-one time with Erenville, and I appreciate that aspect of it, but I'm so just here right now. Ha ha ha! That was a pretty nice shot, right? Yeah, sure was, bud. That ended up being rather more complicated than expected, but all's well that ends well. Phew! Finally, it's over. I couldn't have brought him to justice without your help. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. Give me wild banana blend, thank you. Thank you so much. Now that we have the bracelet, let us return to Shaaloani Springs. Will you be staying there long? I'd like to give you a proper thanks after I find my friends. We weren't planning on it, but there's no need to rush. We'll see you at the springs then. Alright, back to my one time with my, bunny boy Erenville. I'll catch up to you just as soon as I've taken care of my friends. Yeah, thanks, dude. This was fine. This is just a fine little story that happens. I don't know. I'm not gonna remember this story after today is the thing. They're gonna make me come back to these characters in the patch MSQ and I'll be like, who are these guys again? They were understandably worried, but I've told them of what happened in Hhusatahwi. Our minor adventure made for quite the tale. Welcome back. I'm glad to hear those bandits got what they deserved. My bracelet. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is more than just a gift. It's a part of me I could never hope to replace. Truly, Wukalamat is blessed to have such devoted friends. Well, I wouldn't put it quite that way. I prefer to think of us more as long-standing acquaintances. Erenville, be nice! Regardless of how you choose to describe it, there's no denying the depth of your bond, though I'm sure you'll continue to do so. Got him! Can't say I'm surprised the deputy chief turned out to be the bandits' leader. I always knew something wasn't right about him. An easy claim to make with the gift of hindsight, true. There you are. The real Daybreakers have arrived. Yippee! I'd like you to meet my two best friends, Kiwakana and Lewin. If it wasn't for you believing in Zakawa and doing what you did, we'd still be locked up. You have no idea how satisfying it was to see that bastard Wuhute put behind bars. We never gave up hope that Zakawa would find a way to get us out. He always had the best of the Daybreakers. He always was the best of the Daybreakers. Glad he was able to convince you to go along with his plan. Unfortunately, our group is smaller now, and lacking in strength besides. Some outlaws might see us as an easy target. Even so, if anyone should give the Dustwatch a slip, the Daybreakers will be there. We'll train night and day so no one will get the better of us ever again. Isn't that right? Right. And you'll teach us how to draw those pistols so fast, won't you? Well, we won't need to duel if all goes as it should. But on the off chance it doesn't, we'd best make sure everyone can match or beat my speed. We owe you a great debt, and one of these days, during the patch MSQ, I'll be sure to repay it. On that, you have my word. Until we meet again. Watch me sing all this shit, and then they're gonna be, like, important later in the MSQ. Like, they're gonna save me from, like, Zarulja or something. If you'll excuse me, I shall find a quiet place to rest. As I'll be here a while yet, though, do let me know if there is any way I can be of assistance. Were you not planning to take the train home? Oh, train service has been suspended. Didn't I tell you? Uh-oh. You mentioned no such thing. Something about the tracks being damaged in the last quake. The tunnel was closed as well. An earthquake. It must have happened when we were still down south. There have been quite a few tremors of late, and a rather large one struck not long before you two arrived. I can only hope no one was hurt. Well, Aaronville, I guess we're walking home. At any rate, if you want to know when service will resume, you could speak with the station master yourself. Let's do that. The station is just over there. Yay, happy ending! Except the train is busted. I'd like to believe the train will be up and running again soon. It seems people aren't too happy about the train delays.
I'm so sorry, but we're not sure when the train will be running again.
You've got to be joking. Of all the places to get stuck at on the way.
Well, we'll fix the train or whatever. That's our next quest.
Please don't tell me you've come to complain too.
We heard that the earthquake had caused disruptions and wanted to ask when operations would resume. But I see that it will be a while yet.
I'm afraid so. Too few hands for too much work.
Well, don't worry. You've got someone who loves side quests here to help you fix your train tracks.
It's time-consuming enough to inspect the tracks after every quake, but this last one we got after the succession ceremony was massive. Made a mess of a whole bunch of railroad ties.
The succession ceremony? We would have been in Tuliolal at the time. If it was as violent as you say, we should have felt it as well.
I have to admit, it was a touch strange, having seen my fair share of tremors. If I had to describe it, it felt more like the rumbling from an explosion.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Seriously? You're offering to help?
What about you, my friend? If you'd rather strike out on your own, I understand.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Though, if you were willing to lend us a hand too, we'd be truly tremendously grateful.
I said, okay, thanks, bye. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm Shenza, by the way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
New side character unlocked.
If you would please step inside, I can introduce you to everyone.
Okay. I'm sure you've caught on.
Sorry for dragging you into this.
I'm sure you've checked. I'm sure you've caught on. I'm a little checked out right now.
There they are. That's them, the 2 volunteers. Walika is our station master, and over there is our top driver, Nitoikwe. And this grizzled mug is Zopia, an engineer who joined around the same time as me.
Wait a fucking minute. This is the Twine guys. Wait a fucking minute! These are the Twine guys! And that's the drunk Hrothgar's wife! Holy shit!
Much obliged for the help. I'll make it worth your while, I
Oh
promise.
my god, these are the Twine guys! Yo! Your beautiful wife is alive on another shard! I'm so happy for you! Wait a minute! Yeah! Yeah!
Something the matter?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Hey, would you happen to be a fan of trolleys? Wow, I found their shards! That's amazing!
Trolleys? They're fine, I suppose, but they're no match for our cerulean-powered engine.
Oh my god, you've been reunited with your beautiful wife!
She's absolutely glorious, let me tell you. If you'd like to bask in her beauty, well, you should visit the depot behind the platform.
Right then. What I'd like you two to do is help us procure timber. We'll be using it to fashion new railroad ties, so it needs to be the strongest stuff we can get. In these parts, that means the trees in the Piata-Yonan Plain. It is Hetsaro territory, though, so we need to get their permission first. Come on, no time to waste.
Oh my god. Does your beautiful wife have a voice actress? Wow. Dude, those brain cells touched. I figured it out. That is really cute. I like that. Suddenly I'm really interested in what's going on. Hello, beautiful wife. Oh my god, you're alive. Right, we've got work to be getting on with ourselves. Oh my god! I have to go tell the Twine guy his wife is alive! I'm gonna go tell him right now! I'm gonna go tell him right now! Wait, be right back, guys! Mr. Twine Man, you're not gonna believe this! Where are you? Where are you? Yo! Your beautiful wife! She's alive on the source! Dude, your beautiful wife! She lives! She lives! Dude, your wife is alive on the source! Dude! Real shit? I cannot believe I figured that out before the game told me. I cannot believe I remember Shadowbringers so well that I was able to solve this on my own, like make that connection on my own. That is so funny. I love Shadowbringers, dude. Though no small number live in Shaaloani, I must confess that I've never visited the home of the Hetsaro. As they largely live in accordance with older traditions, I suspect they may have a dim view of the railroads. Ooh, level 96! Come, let's follow Walika. There's another station on the way, so be sure to drop in. The train will be in the depot, but you can still see it from outside. I'm quite taken with the sleek design of the head end myself, though if you peek through the windows, you can probably catch a glimpse of... Enough jabbering, Shenza. Thanks to these two, we finally have some real work to do, so let's get to it. We'll see you later! I suppose there's no harm in stopping at the station. It's on the way, after all. God, I am so happy for the wife guy. I must confess, the train is an impressive sight. How easy it must be to ship goods throughout the wilds now. Right. Mehwahetson should be to the northeast of here. Let's continue on. Such beauty. I know more than a few gleaners who would love to explore this land. Dude, I'm so happy for you! Ah, there you are. The village is just up ahead. Truth be told, I've never had direct dealings with the people of Mehwahetson, but I do know that their traditions mean a great deal to them, as does the land. Ah, such lovely clean air. It feels like a treat after the overpowering ceruleum of Shaaloani Springs. The waters nearby are just as pristine. It's a paradise for people and animals both. I'm glad you appreciate the blessings of nature as we do. We found them! We found Capway City! We found heaven! Greetings, travelers, and welcome. I am Huato, chief of Mehwahetson, and this is my son, Shepeto. A pleasure to meet you. I thank you from the warm welcome, and apologize for our sudden intrusion. I am Walika, station master of Jacques Tural Railing. The recent earthquake has damaged our tracks, and we require timber to make repairs. This is Mana and Erinville, who have volunteered to assist us with the restoration effort. You have a most curious air about you, of oil and steel, tanned leather, and the faintest hint of fair winds blown from a distant shore, though I know not where. I gather you are not from these lands. Yeah, I hail from Eorzea. No, I am a traveler of the star. Truly? I would love to know more of you and the lands you have seen. I am told your people hold your traditions in the highest, yet I gather you are curious about those of others as well. But of course, nature is boundless, as is our love for her lands and her children. The Hetso in particular have done much to guide our way of life. Where to hunt, to gather, to lay our heads, the Hetso teach us all these things and more. It is for that reason, I believe, that we are attuned to the shifting winds around us. Aren't these the people that, like, Kwana hate? I see. The word Hetso, it means leader of souls in the Hetso tongue, does it not? It does. There are many creatures revered as Hetso among the Hetsaro here. Here, we look to Ronique for guidance. However, as you may have gleaned from our use of aetherites, while we are committed to our traditions, this does not mean we reject all outside influences. That said, there are certain things that give us pause. We will furnish you with the timber you require, but first, as neighbors in this land, we ask that you indulge us in a discussion. Okay, debate me. We'd be glad to, of course. Wonderful. We do not often receive guests come such a long way, and my son is always so delighted to hear their tales. Now, if you'll follow me. Man, it gives you pause. You love our tales. What are you, cats? I wonder if that Capway from the succession ceremony is here, because he was cute, although all of them are dressed like this, and you're cute too. This tent is made with the hide and bones of Ronique. I wonder what else they are used for here. Say, do you like to hunt? No. Next question. And what weapons do you like to use? If they follow the Ronique with the seasons, it makes sense that they would live in tents that can be broken down and transported easily. I will speak frankly. We fear the winds of change will soon bring misfortune to the land. The Ronique have made the potential for danger plain. As you have heard, their temperament has become erratic of late. A stableman near Hhusatahwi mentioned that. Do you know what has caused this? We have our suspicions. Since others were drawn to this land by Ceruleum, Shaaloani have undergone a transformation. Shaaloani has undergone a transformation. And the railroads are a part of that. As strong as resilient as they may seem, Ronique are sensitive creatures. The roar of the train as it thunders through the plains may well cause them distress. As my father said, we do not necessarily reject outside influences or innovations, but in this case, we can't help but worry. Understandably. I thank you for being forthright. This matter concerns not only the Hitsaru, but all of Shaaloani. Perhaps we should bring it to attention of Val Kuana. Oh, Kuana mentioned. Val Kuana, you say? Oh, this is awkward. We know him only through rumors, but he is apparently... How shall I put this? Hard-headed and aloof. He values technological advancement and efficiency to the detriment of all else. Yup, that's him. But mind your tongue, Geppetto. Well, there is a grain of truth to the rumors. He is not nearly as bad as they make him out to be. He's a passionate man who cares for his people, like his sister. Yeah. Is that so? That is certainly a side of him we weren't aware of. Mana fought besides Val Kuana in the right of succession. I take her word over rumors. You took part in the right of succession? I can't help but notice that we didn't come to Jacques Tyrrell for the right of succession. Like, we only got to know the people of Southern Tyrrell, and we completely ignored the people of Northern Tyrrell. Isn't that something? You're that close to the Dawn servants? I was grateful for any help, but had no idea I had recruited a bona fide hero. The succession of Dawn servants filled us with uncertainty for the future, but there is clearly much we do not know. He probably would have been more at ease if we got to participate in the right of succession like everybody else, but here we are. On this particular occasion, the winds of change are not meant to be feared. No, we must open our hearts and minds that we might see Val Kuana for who he truly is. A cat boy, just like us. Do you think he might visit us someday? No. Just as his father offered us guidance, I am hopeful that he will do the same. Thank you for hearing and allaying our concerns. I'm glad we could speak. As for your timber, we have freshly cut logs near the lake. Please, take all that you require. I think Kuana, I know he hates his roots, but I think he should dress like his roots. I think he should wear these furry jackets. I think that would be cool. We're terribly grateful. I promise we'll keep the Ronique foremost in our minds as we continue working on the railroad. And if needs be, we'll seek Val Kuana's counsel. My thanks again for your time and the timber. We shall endeavor to return the favor. I hope to see you again soon. Watch this guy be like Kuana's real dad, and this kid be his like favorite son. He like abandoned Kuana because Geppetto is better. We must talk again soon. Next time, perhaps on a hunt together. You'll come back, won't you? There's so much I'd like to know about the lands beyond Tyrrell. Another new creature just dropped. They have had so many new creatures this expansion. Incredible. We have to carry all of this back to the station. We've more than enough timber to fix the ties. Now we need to transport it to the station. God damn it. I thought I could make it. I thought I was far enough. Oh, now I'm far enough. Okay, bye. More than enough timber to fix the ties. We need to transfer it to the station, which will be a bit more involved than I thought. I didn't expect we'd be given so much. Mind waiting a spell while I round up a few more hands? Yes. Yep. Okay. Ah! Damn it! I'm glad that went well. Yeah. And thankfully, it seems we won't need to make several trips for the timber. Are we close to another dungeon? I want to do another dungeon. Wait, no, we're only in the 96th quest. Dungeon would be 97, huh? Damn. This is so sad. While we wait, we could get started moving the timber somewhere more accessible. Why shouldn't it take long if we split the work? I should think this will be enough. That was mighty kind of you to move all that lumber. Sorry we didn't make it back sooner. We'll see to the rest. Once we've repaired the tracks, we'll have you on the first train out of town. Ain't that right, Chief? As much as I'd love to make it so, there aren't any spots available. You'll have to wait for the one after, I'm afraid, but you'll be riding free of charge. It's the least we can do to repay your kindness. That's fine. Namikka and no few others were here long before we arrived. It's only right they go before us. Yeah, what he said. I hope you'll stop by and see the train off. It's a breathtaking sight, let me tell you. And Hhusatahwi will be driving. No engineer compares to her, and it's always a treat to watch her work. I'm so happy his wife is alive. The only work we should be worried about is our own Shenza, and we've still more to do. I'll find somewhere quiet near the station to pass the time. If there's anything else in Shaaloani you're keen to see, I'll leave it to you. I think I've kind of had enough of Shaaloani, to be honest. I think I'm ready to go. I think I'm checked out of Shaaloani. Had your fill of the sights? Well, they appear to have almost finished. Several cutscenes will play. Let's do it. Yeehaw! We got the train running, cowboys!
A glorious grand machine indeed. I hope Namikka was able to secure a seat.
Here she comes!
Bye! Have fun in Twine! Have fun on the first!
Thanks to you, we managed to resume service much faster than anticipated. You have our gratitude.
Love your wife. Cherish her. Hold on to her. Don't let go. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
There's nothing so enchanting as a cerulean-powered engine in motion.
Ain't that the truth? Don't think I'll ever tire of watching them chugging along. They make wagons look like toys.
And so long as we can lay the tracks, she can go on and on and on. Before you know it, she'll be crossing the entire continent.
Railroads are a somewhat recent addition to Thrall. As it stands, we can only ferry folks as far as Shaaloani. And from an operational standpoint, we still have much to learn. There's always some problem or another to deal with. But we'll keep working at it. We'll hone our craft and continue expanding till one day, our trains are running coast to coast. That's the ultimate dream.
Meanwhile, in Tulialal,
Goodness, I completely lost track of time. By now, I expect the train will be nearing Shaaloani. When it returns, we'll see you on your way. So if you've got any preparations to make, you better make them quick.
Sorry, dude, I have several cutscenes are playing in sequence right now.
Not another one!
You can't be serious.
Gods have mercy.
Oh, is it the thing? The exterminator guy? Oh my gosh, what the hell is that?
What in the flying? What's happening?
What the flying fuck is that?
Oh, the train. Nitowikwe and the others.
What? No! Hold on, no!
My home lies that way as well.
No! Oh no! Oh my god, your mom better be alive. I'll be so mad.
We're going to investigate. Right now!
Hello? Hello?
What in the world? Are they heading for Tuliolal?
We need to get back right away. Oh, was my one-on-one with Erenville just in Shaaloani? Oh man. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Heavens forfend.
You're here. Good, good. They came from the sky and attacked without any warning. The people need our help.
Can you stand?
Try to remain calm, everyone.
Yeah! What the?
I don't know what they are, but they're not men.
Hello?
Bastard!
What?
What did it just do?
Whoa!
Thank you.
Save the things. Just get to safety.
Buckle Jaja is so cool!
I'll hold the line here. Fall back to the palace. Quickly, before it's overrun.
Thank you, Bakul Jaja.
Our best friend, Buckle Jaja.
This is simply how I do things now. So, who wants to taste my blade next?
Damn. I can't believe I like Buckle Jaja. Oh, is it her? Is it the enigmatic maiden? There she is. What? Hi, Zarulja.
That you should still live.
Zarulja?
By the gods, what has happened to you?
Also, Kitten Ram is here? Question mark?
This is your butchery, isn't it? After everything you've done in service to the throne, how could you betray us?
You're still alive? Question mark?
My demand is simple. The dissolution of Tuli Yolal and surrender of all its territories. Refuse, and I will kill every last one of you.
Have you gone mad?
No, my ambition remains unchanged. To teach the masses the folly of war, that they cry out for peace, and thus unite the world.
What has changed you so much, and in so short a time? To harm the very people you swore to serve? This is an unforgivable deed committed by my son! My son!
You have heard my ultimatum.
And you will have my answer. By my hands, I will end your madness.
Papa, wait! I should be the one to do this.
No. His sins are mine to bear.
Goodbye, Golu Jaja. I'll miss you. Rest in peace.
Fear not. Ozoralja is strong. He has never been Father's equal in combat.
Rest in peace, Golu Jaja. I'll miss you.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Hey, did you kill your father's other head? Did you kill the head of the smart head?
Farewell, Sorolja, my son. And forgive me.
Are you actually gonna kill him? Wait, holy shit. He's not dead. He's not dead. Turn around, turn around. Do not keep your back towards him. Turn around right now. Turn around right now. He's not dead.
What?
How?
Despite his old age, the mighty Gulul Jaja remains a fearsome foe indeed. You retain the vitality of two souls, despite the passing of one. I shall even the odds.
Like, I knew this was gonna happen, but still, no!
Papa?
No!
Even the blessed are mortal.
Father!
You are no match for me.
Murderer. On my honor, as vow of resolve, I'll make you pay!
so the once faint-hearted girl would live up to her title. Very well. If only to demonstrate the disparity between us, I give you a chance to prove yourself. Rally the entirety of your strength. Lay siege to my kingdom. Strike me down, like I did father. Then will you be his worthy successor?
Thralcha, wait!
My warships will remain in your skies. When you fail to prove your worth, I shall order them to lay waste to Tuli Yolal. Choose your next steps wisely.
What's your problem? Sorry if I sound condescending, but I did see the death of Galul Jaja coming from a mile away. It was the most obvious thing they were going to do in Dawntrail. I mean, I'm still sad about it. He was a cool character. I liked him. He made me sad, but I saw this coming. Like, yeah. Especially when it turned out he was really nice, so yeah. 12 have mercy. Hey, what happened to you? How is the world's most handsome man still alive? Like, what happened to you? Father, no. This cannot be. How could this happen? We did everything we could. Everything. But it simply wasn't enough. I can scarcely believe my eyes. No. Papa can't die. He can't. Not now, Questingle. Not now. Not now. How? How could this happen? Not now, Questingle! Read the room! My god.
Enough. I am beyond saving. Father, please. You can't give up. Are you there, oh friend?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Look after my children.
What? I'm an old fossil like you. I've only got so many years left. But if that's what you want, it would be an honor.
You and I must go on another journey together someday.
Aye, you can count on it.
Oglamat. Kona.
Yes, Papa.
The graves of the Yokwi. You saw them, yes? I always found their teachings comforting.
Please, Father, you must save your strength.
Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. Through you, my hopes survive. Through you, I live on. So do not mourn me. Walk tall and see our nation to a brighter future.